The evening kicks off with breaking news that has shaken the political scene in South Africa. There are allegations about the possible issuing of international warrants for the arrest of 5 ANC members. Even though these developments are still breaking and have yet to receive official announcement by the concerned parties, they have already led to pandemonium at the parliament session. This was the case following incidents of shouting matches, walkouts, and visible pandemonium. Before dissecting the allegations that are being made, the reason why Parliament blew up, and what this development might entail in the future, it is urged that the viewer subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications in order to stay up to date with all the key developments. The alleged warrants have apparently arisen as a result of fast-paced briefings that quickly made their way into the public arena. Allegations that are being widely circulated suggest that the involved warrants include international legal framework tools. It must be noted that the lack of confirmation on the matter has not stopped the concern that merely has been raised regarding international legal action. What added gravity to the concern is the extent that has been alleged. Involvement with 5 people right away raised questions on the matter of coordination, gravity, and consequences. It has been made clear that for a nation like India that has had concerns regarding trust and accountability, allegations like these carry gravity right from the start. In Parliament, it is said that the situation among legislators became extremely heated as they reacted to news-making rounds. Legislators went on a shouting match as calls for immediate explanation clashed with calls for calm. The Speaker is said to have struggled to regain order as allegations flew and rival groups blamed each other. Those who were actually witnessing the live transmission could see that legislators had lost focus as political competition and uncertainty derailed usual procedure and protocol. The House session that initially had a focus on legislation became a place where managing a crisis took priority. By nature, international arrest warrants imply a level of cooperation across national boundaries, in addition to charges that often transcend simple political animosities. Lawyers often warn of the immense complexities involved in these proceedings, which may have to traverse across jurisdictions with set legal requirements. It is within these complexities that the threat of unsubstantiated allegations lies. Even if they turn out to be false, the harm caused is substantial, since credibility is very hard to regain once lost. Meanwhile, there are reports of urgent assessments being made behind the scenes. Insiders claim that demands for full briefings and legal advice are being made by some members of the same party as communicators work to try to keep rumors in check. The lack of clear and consistent channels of communication only serve to add to confusion and uncertainty. Some calls went out for restraint and not acting on rumors, while others felt that a silence could easily be construed as an admission. Members of the opposition were quick to take advantage of the moment and demand accountability and transparency. For them, this served to further prove existing narratives and calls for reform. But then again, even within the opposition's ranks, temperaments were called for to avoid allowing the situation to escalate without concrete evidence. Political analysts suggest that this kind of moment is a crossroads and may result in a defining point forever. Across the nation, feedback from the public came flooding in. While some citizens showed their ire and shock, others appealed for calmness pending the release of statements from appropriate authorities. How fast the rumblings have taken hold, proving how easily a state of uncertainty could translate into collective fear, especially for a nation whose leadership trust has been very shaky to begin with. For common South Africans, the parliamentary turmoil simply added to their national stability fears. One of the hallmarks of this crisis has been that there has not yet been a direct and detailed explanation issued. Experts in communication have indicated that this has allowed rumor to proliferate unchecked. In today's world of digital communication, even a minute of silence will tell as surely as anything that might be uttered by those in charge of communication and public information. As matters stand, if the reports are true, there will be formal processes that will be involved in deciding what happens next. If this is not the case, focus will instead be placed upon how such allegations occurred and by whom they were disseminated. Either way, at this point, there has already been an indelible mark placed upon the current politics surrounding this issue. The coming days will be decisive, according to experts. This instance illustrates how fragile stability can be when uncertainty meets entrenched division. What this moment shall be, a call to reckoning or merely another installment of instability will depend entirely upon leadership, communication, and a commitment to due process. The entire nation stands watchful, fully cognizant of the fact that restored trust can be engineered in no way that can be summarized in mere words. This is an ongoing story and could have many implications. As more information comes out, we will be following every development. To get the latest information and stay ahead of the current noise, click the subscription button, the like button, and share what you think in the comments.